Hello everyone, welcome to 播演 Get Life。对，大家好久不见，对不起，最近有点忙，没办法跟大家一起直播。那我去完台北电玩展了，所以我可以看大家直播的时间比较长了。台湾之子，高俊已经先来了，来得蛮快的嘛，高俊。那我一开始会做的，因为比较没有人会做的设定会比较多，请大家包包见谅。那因为它也是抢先测试版的关系，可能就你们知道了，问题会出现比较多。我也是第一次干这种事情。那如果有任何对不起大家，请大家多多包涵。游戏哪里玩了？目前这个游戏还没上市，我拿到是抢先测试版。这个游戏叫做霍格华兹的，传承。对，那目前正在跑，就跟大家稍微聊一下，有什么问题赶快提出。对，因为你也知道了，抢先测试版问题很多啊。我知道昨天已经有人开始在玩，那是因为 PS5 开始上线，那个 PS5 是正式版，问题比较没有那么多。那今天就是电脑版今天早上2点才开服，对，那请大家耐心等候一下，它快跑完了。等它跑完，我们就可以看一下它到底长怎么样。那这款先介绍一下，它是哈利波特最新的大作，对，霍格华兹啊。每次我就讲霍格华兹，拍谁啊？霍格华兹的传承，对 ，Hogwarts。然后它这款游戏是哈利波特的最新的3A 大作。那其实等蛮久，上一款3A 大作它其实做的还不错，但是这款比较特别的是，它不是在操控哈利波特，而是在操控一位你自己设定的魔法师。他是生于19世纪，对，那他的背景就比较古色古香且有特色。手机是没有的，因为可能对，它只有在 Steam 版，它是 PS5、PS4、Switch。那今年4月4号才会上 PS4 和 Switch。那 PS5 跟电脑版的话，电脑版是要在3天后。2月10号跟2月11号才会上市。那因为我现在是抢先测试版，那豪华版，所以3天以前可以开始游玩。那很荣幸可以拿到，都要感谢我哥帮我买了这个抢先霍格华兹的游戏片。然后他买的是豪华版，真是要谢谢他，让我能够测热度。谢谢。等一下我可能会把他的 IG 放下面，大家可以去追踪他。那先跟大家讲一下我的流程。我的话，昨天有po一支台北电玩展的影片，也知道。那这边要恭喜这部影片终于破1500观看了 ，yes！ 这是一个破 Get Life 很大的里程碑，因为没有影片能够破1000，只有它有，甚至很多影片都没办法破百。那我可能是因为台北电玩展遇到美女妙丽这个标题下得好，我也不知道为什么。反正他达到1500了，就代表 Get Life 这是一个 Get Life 很棒的里程碑。那我现在很 free，
选单阅读器，关闭，按下空格键切换。
出来了。那因为我现在是第一次开，所以什么东西都要进行调整。那基本上是没有的。Let's go， yes， let's go。那一开始W Game Gaps 将其连接到霍格华兹的传承。他把我的粉丝团账户，因为我很喜欢葛莱芬多，他已经把我分在葛莱芬多了。因为我之前有玩他的那个游戏。Yes， 这个是豪华版里面的特点之一。那我们就 这些都是豪华版里面的特点。其实这些不用，直接继续就好，因为我看起来目前应该是没什么问题啊。那基本上预设应该是可以。哦，这个要设定一下，不然因为每个电脑亮度都是不一样的。调亮一点。哎，台湾之子深海鲑鱼网最近有什么新鲜事吗？来聊一下吧。反正我们现在应该也没多少人了。今天一样目标最多10个。那我们现在是巫师学院里面的5年级生。然后我们不能在校外使用魔法，这个就是哈利波特里面最初的设定。那么废话不多说，开始游戏吧。那一开始要先选角色。我来看看哪一个角色好。这位还不错。就这位啊。肤色，哦，它这边很多可以调哎。每次我念都要念很久，请大家见谅。好，再来是头发的部分。这头还不错。今天要玩害你跌倒吗？啊，不好意思，我听不懂台语，可以翻成中文吗？真的不好意思。死神，不好意思，可以翻成中文吗？我现在在挑，先跟进来的玩家来聊一下。我现在在挑选角色。就这个。然后现在调整他的面容。 眉毛形状，我觉得这眉毛怪怪，我要换一个。好，普通眉毛就好。然后挑一个正常颜色，然后眼睛，挑一下。Okay.
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
然后我会想要选农艺。
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really good. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
用我的名后眼圈，巫师。好了，可以走了。终于可以开始玩了。一开始设定角色都要设定很久。那我们来看一下第一次游玩这个的感觉是什么吧。好，下车。
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
突然出现一个人。
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
车子飞起来了。感觉有点卡顿。还不错，这个音效蛮不错的。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
跟新来的朋友讲一下，我现在在玩《哈利波特》最新的作品。那现在是抢先实验版、抢先体验版。那大家可以看一下整个作品大概长怎么样。那我觉得它画面还不错啊。那请大家就是不要吝啬，能在这边就可以留言。对，没错。因为其实这里也没什么人在看，那就大家轻松一下。
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher,
现在看的
he's
是
also a
费洛教授，
remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
他应该是我们的
Mr.
导师。
Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar.
哦，这个东西看起来蛮不错，
But with no correspondence.
没有
I
信
can only
件。
assume,
But she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That
嗯，
symbol.
妖精金
What's
属
that glow? I don't see a glow.
哦，有光芒。
Nor do I.
哎，我怎么看得到嘞？
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We do.
哦，自动打毁了我们的车。哎，还蛮精彩，这个声光效果很不错哎。怎么会有一只龙突然出现？东西掉了。
The key. Give me your hand.
哦，抢到了吗？希望有抢到。
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
OK， 来吧，开始玩了。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I
可
would,
以看一下。
but stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
对啊，我先设定一下。我觉得它画面有点太高了。60帧。60帧，好，OK。 可以。哎，平衡好，这样应该就可以了，这样应该不会那么卡。刚才好像有点太卡。它是一个第三人称视角，哎，哦。看有什么剑。现在想办法走出去，来到一个类似空岛的地方。
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir,
苏格兰高地。
do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me,
要继续探
I'd
险吗？
like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
我要跟他走，所以教授的妻子给他
Mind your step.
给他的一个给他一个 pro key， 也就是传送
Where do
钥
you
匙。
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
我先爬，嘿，
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
好，继续。
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
哦，我可以定左键，施展魔法，然后就可以还可以把魔杖收起来。按左键。
Excellent.
Excellent. OK。
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
OK， 那我先爬了。哈，重叠，哎，它这个重叠的效果也不错哎，不会有让人
now. It's just ahead.
不会有那种重叠的感觉。
Steady yourself.
Steady yourself.
Reparo.
呜，修复。哎，不错哎。
Almost there.
先打掉这些罐子。 我到了吧？打罐子。
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That
我
portkey
先
led
跟
us here for
大家
a
讲一下，
reason.
我现在玩的
Let's have a
是
look around for anything
3A 大作，
out of place.
哈利波特最新的3A 大作，霍格华兹的传奇。那这个作品最厉害的其实就是它其实是用操控一位魔法师在19世纪的那个哈利波特世界里面的。那其实这一部是没有哈利波特的，可能对大家有点失望，但我觉得它这个其实是特色之一。那如果有大家想要留言的，欢迎留言，我都会在第一时间回答你。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
这壁画看起来不错。现在找别的路啊。这其实有加一点解谜元素啊。看一下这是什么。
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
他的家有点像梅林的感觉，魔法师梅林。看有没有其他路可以上去？这里吗？看有其他路可以上去吗？哦，这边有路，这边有路，我看到了。这里，虽然这个路超小，那基本上是可以的。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
魔法互动。
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
换地方了。
I don't believe it.
什么东西啊？
Hello?
妖精银行家。哦，醒来了。
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Anything here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
银行。
After you.
After you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
不错哎，这个还可以自己操控。
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
游乐机场。
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
来吧，走吧，12号金库。嗨，如果有新朋友来，可以跟我打个招呼哦。
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
谢谢。
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall
新
we?
来的朋友可以看一下，
Ready
可以
your
人
wand and focus.
可以跟我聊聊天哦。使用滑鼠键固定魔杖，并沿着符号路径引导它来学习咒语。在你魔杖沿着符号路径行走时，加速按输。于提示加速时，按下输入。 谢谢星，还蛮好玩的。
Revelio.
Rebellion，
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
哦，这边还有解释。
A door.
谢谢。
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Lumos.
路摩斯，点亮
This is
咒。
no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
消影术。来吧，继续跟着费格教授一起走啊！虽然我也想离
something
开
up ahead.
啊，
What is
看一下
it?，
That glow again, but on the floor.
呜，
Lumos! What happened?
When I
was
moved
it?
towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
谢谢
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
来吧，路摩斯。路摩斯，点亮咒。
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
哦，它竟然会动。哦，看起来不太妙哦。
Look out!
破信路。
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Potato! Confundo! Levioso! Descendo! Defendo! Levioso!
攻击！
Confringo!
它攻击并不难。
Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
哦
supposed to go?
哦，我以为它是暂停的，
What's happening?
结果它是可以移
Ghosts
动
of。magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Lumos.
路摩斯，
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
又一次，
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
又来打架。
Lumos.
箱子，看附近有什么。啊，不能站太久。
I need to align these statues with their It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
打架了。 打完了。使用在获星柱期间按住 Q 以使用佐罗斯反击来使人晕眩。被击晕的敌人会受到额外伤害，以金色数值表示。俄罗斯。打架。
Lumos.
接下来去哪里呢？冲刺。这个是哪里？ 好帅哦！
Lumos.
Lumos。这里是看起来有点像喷水池的地方。宝箱。 44块。
Lumos.
Lumos。
Hello. Are you
费格
there?
教授。
Professor Fig.
Yes. Godric's heart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Revelio.
门。
Lumos.
是这吗？
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
那有宝箱。
Revelio. Lumos.
哦，这里呀、在干嘛？嗨，如果有新朋友可以跟我聊聊天哦。这什么呢？
There you are. How did you? What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
厨师盆
That is a pensive for viewing memories.
，viewing memories， 可以看见你的回忆。
Follow my lead.
看见什么呢？这是城堡主人。他无法盖这栋建筑。
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
Looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ooh. 那教授要死了吗？哦，好险没有。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
回去霍格华兹，霍格华兹。最后4分之3乐团。哇，这个城堡很漂亮，果然是霍格华兹啊！耶，西藏玩完了。接下来会有什么冒险呢？请大家敬请期待。好，等待时间。我想我先休息一下好，我们等一下大概5分钟到10分钟回来。好啊，那我先休息一下哦。 好了，那我们现在继续开始吧。那我现在换了一副耳机，对，因为我耳朵真的很痛。那我现在换了一对耳机，希望会好一点。那现在时间8点40分，那换了耳机之后，我应该可以再玩久一点。那很抱歉让大家等那么久。啊，可能也没有什么人在看。那我们现在先讲解一下，刚才跑了一个过场动画，然后我们来到分类帽，准备要进入下一个学院。那新学期总是会有新的东西，那我个人比较想要探索。那我看一下探索会分到。
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
哦，格兰芬多。哦，最想要到格兰芬多了。但接受啊，我超喜欢格兰芬多的。Yes， 终于可以分院了。那分院的话，接下来就是整个课程的冒险。变色。左边这个是校长。
One more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
可是校长看起来不好搞。
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
那这个校长不是原本校长，邓布利多，
Pleased to meet you.
是因为现在是19世纪的
As deputy
霍格华
headmistress,
兹。
it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
第一天结束，终于，第一天感觉过好久。那总之，在这个开放性世界，我们很多事可以做。
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
好，那我们赶快走吧。到时候会有猫头鹰，只是现在不会有。
Revelio. Lumos.
哇，开门的动画哎，我喜欢那开门的动画。
Which way is the common room?
交易厅。这里找到了。
Be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
来到了交易厅。
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon fruit, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting a music this late.
Professor could arrive any moment. Nelly'll do anything for a thrill. Herbology is the practical.
Why won't she just let us use Gillyweed?
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
About herbology, we can't get
I don't want to get in trouble the first day. Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
I don't want to get in trouble the first day. Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal
如果有
casting
新
until
观
the
众的话，可以
6th
跟我聊
year.
天哦。
And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
那跟大家讲一下，这是《哈利波特》的最新作品，然后它是一款3A 大作。那我现在在格莱芬多的交易厅，因为我刚才被分类帽分到了格莱芬多。那我其实蛮喜欢格莱芬多的。那我现在在跟很多同学聊天。那这个先好。那这怎么上去？
I hope the professor catches her this
Don't
time.
fall off this time, Nelly.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
那如果有什么问题都可以。
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Oxfire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
哦，龙应该是真的、啊。对，龙应该是真的。对，
It's
就
true,
这个。
and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Okay.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
确实，他们这边学校很小。
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
OK， 下一个，盖瑞斯，怎么都女生啊？
I would
啊，你
really
的
like someone
哦，这
to
男
try
生。
it. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
这个男生不错。
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
No, 阿姨。
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a 1st year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all
有新朋友
sorts?
可以过来跟我聊个天哦。聊天室打起剧情，然后就可以跟我聊天，不需要完全不需要在意，现在人很少。
And a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
好，就这样。
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Yes. 下一个。
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
我要在第一。Yes， 准备要上第一堂课。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
OWL.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
魔法术。
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
OK， 好，我们来真正的玩了。
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
实用指南
Revelio。
实证指南资料。可以看到肖像的所有的资讯。胸口还踩着一只水牛，因此倒在地板上。胸口还踩着一只水牛。他意思就是，如果念错咒语的话，就会导致像他一样的状况。实战指南是挑战获得经历2 SPA 的唯一途径。ESC 可以开启实战指南。这是你的巫师等级，从挑战中获得经验值，然后还会有挑战进度，然后我们可以看到我们的挑战进度在这里，霍格华兹的实战指南页面，每个挑战都有不同的成绩，完成每个成绩都会有特殊奖励，包括外观以及重要的强化道具，我们必须要领取奖励。就有点像等级制度了。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio. Revelio.
这边有宝箱。
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
43块。这边有个锁，不能离它太远。
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
我们可以开启地图，快速穿越点。这城堡看起来很大。如果把霍格华兹主要分成2个主要区域，左侧是学生和教授居住的地方，包括学院、交易厅和大厅。在此解释中，你可以看到该地区使用的呼噜焰，绿色呼噜焰代表你发现的火焰，包括你所属学院的交易厅；灰色呼噜焰代表还没有发现的。然后右侧可以找到各个学系兴趣点，包括天文塔、图书馆和温室。然后可以点击这个旗子， 哦 ，A 和 D 可以旋转哦。那我们要到主厅，他已经帮我解锁了。我想这个除了整个城堡以外，应该还有一群森林可以去探索。有点累了。Hello， 如果有新朋友进来的话，可以跟我聊聊天哦。来聊天室打上序型就可以了。那记得请先订阅、按赞、开启小铃铛，因为目前想要以做影片为主。对，那我们现在在玩的是霍格华兹的传承，是哈利波特最新作品。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
好，那我们就继续
You
玩了。
can get
自
almost
己给它玩。
anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
哦，它是唯一巫师住的地方。
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, let's go.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
主线任务可以推展故事剧情，解锁并功能，并且获得经验值。然后有些任务，他说要等级，有些要等级需求可以解锁，我才可以启动任务，或者是达到指定的等级或指定的咒语才可以解锁任务。然后新咒语可以透过教授指派作业为任务奖励。OK， 好，我们来看一下。我们先从魔咒学开始，魔咒学看起来比较简单。术学啊，那我们来走走看。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I practiced doing it locally on my very old.
对呀，不怕罗盘。
Revelio.
竟然有这些东西。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos.
就直接说一个点。哦，这吉他赛蛮好听的。
Revelio.
不能过去。可以。哦，我现在正要去从左，这不是走到右。哦，看起来蛮不错的。哦，整间城堡看起来蛮漂亮的，果然画的真的很好。真不愧是久违的哈利波特最新作品。黑魔法防御术堂。 对啊，这走一次。
If I could undo all that happened back there, I would.
Professor Rowan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want instruction.
来吧，开始。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
他这里有上课的
Now
感
let's
觉。
put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
OK， 速速前。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
还不错哎，感觉很像在上课哎，不是死板板的，只是让你坐在那边读教学啊之类的。来到户外。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
哇，好厉害啊！
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Accio. Very good. Stay focused. Excellent control there. Happens to the best of us. That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
召唤者球场。哦，50分，好强哦！
That is how it's done.
Accio. Don't lose your composure.
Watch this.
好难哦。
Do not be discouraged. Be sharp. There we go.
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
20分。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio. Splendid!
Watch this. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Be sharp. Yes! Well done.
啊，差10分。
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
a word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
这有个宝箱，看一下。在楼上。
You can't imagine.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Werewolves,
uprising.
where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of this, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
03，这个蛮不错玩的，独角兽。这什么意思？不知道。
What are you up to now?
来上一下黑魔法防御课程，先点顶奖励。来看看我装扮，首饰对吧？刚才看到那个戴上皮革手套。算了，我不喜欢戴手套的感觉。我也不喜欢戴眼镜。头饰，算了，就这样好了。不要戴比较好。好，今天上完黑魔法防御课程，大概就结束了。那我去厕所一下，我等一下就回来了。哦，不会，从这里来的时间正好。我刚刚去了厕所。如果有新朋友，都可以来聊个天哦。魔法罗盘。魔法罗盘按 B。我也城堡迷路了。
Revelio。有宝箱。厕所里面就有宝箱。好奇心，摄影镜。我记得来到女厕，
那女厕领宝箱，太好笑了。
Revelio。
对，对，费格教授，费格教授的教，这是费格教授哎，这我最喜欢那个教授，不是培养我的那个教授。他喜欢到各地探险吧？怎么会有这么多东西？连画都会动。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Được rồi, xe thẳng khơi. Chứ比较快。那这样没办法这样。这样这样。自动弹。来吧，直接走。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
来吧，开始。今天上完这个就结束了。
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
1878.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Hello. 如果有新朋友来的话，欢迎跟我聊聊天哦。现在人很少，请大家不用在意。对，因为你们聊天，我才知道你们有来。Levioso， 漂浮咒。以前这个游戏是放在魔咒课，没想到它放在黑魔法防御课。
Let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Good. Now, the basic card. Well done.
Yes.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just...
I do enjoy a lively duel. Protego. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Protego. Complicates things.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Levioso.
Yes. Yes， 把他打下去了。看来我决斗还不错。刚才那个推球更不行。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence.
先介绍一下这款游戏。这款游戏是《哈利波特》的最新作品，是霍格华兹的传承。那它其实它的正式版2-3天后才出。那我现在拿到的是抢先测试版。
Understood, Professor.
所以才可以这么早玩到。那我觉得他画的还不错，希望大家看到的画质是 OK 的。
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
那我大概只会玩完这堂课，然后去活米圈逛，活米圈逛一下。
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the
什么问题都可以问我。
didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
因为魔法盘课程结束。赶快吧，也没时间逗留。
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
来吧，来看看下一题地点要去哪里。OK， 好，步行过去，这边认识一下这个学校。哦，这是恐龙还是犀牛？应该是犀牛啊。 们走下去吧。
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio.
Yes， 这边有东西。
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
实战。这个绘画绘着年轻的孤儿巫师伊利厄斯，他曾经变换出老鼠护法，抵抗催狂魔大军和黑魔法巫师奇迪恩的攻击，并拯救他村庄所有人的性命。
And this is where they put me. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
拜月兽都不会有问题。
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
石像。我们在户外了，要从左到现在在哪？这个城堡很大，很容易迷路。OK， 好，那我们继续。Control 可以翻跟斗现在才发现，一只猫猫。哦，猫猫可爱，可爱的猫猫，它虽然会有一点破图啊，但基本上是可以。猫猫声音。
Revelio。
这边有一个变形学体院，这边有宝箱啊。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
现在等级都不够。准备去火笔圈。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman
直角像在那个
and
日本
highly
的
skilled wand maker.
大阪影
I
城有
would。trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
准备好出发。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
谢谢国米车。罗兰教授还首份作业，作业是霍格华兹教授给你各种的类型的任务，完成或获得新的咒语作为奖励。完成首个任务奖励是修复咒语，复修。刚才有看到，刚才那个教授在修桥的那时候，同时也是完成其他任务所必须的咒语。你可以在实战任务可以追踪作业及记录。刚才跟那个教授在神秘的地方里面修建那个桥梁的那个地方就是了。先找他。
there you are.
等一下，我看一下时间够不够。因为我明天要上课，可能要提早休息。要学复修，不然我们先把复修学完。那我们下一个开始就。
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
This
is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
哦，这里。速钱吗？速钱。是。
Got it.
Yes， 有了。3等。还没3等。
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Brilliant.
好，回去。
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
OK， 好，准备。
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
复修。环境碎片，好。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo. Revelio.
哦 ，yes。变形学校庭院中的喷泉，顶部是飞龙盘踞的形象。像这里是学生休闲聚会的场所。尽管可能由卡多甘爵士发起谣言，与此相反，但这绝对不是那条被精力充沛骑士不顾一切杀死的华裔飞龙。
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
哦，这边有。来
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Reparo. Reparo.
不错，好了，今天先弄。好了，今天就先玩到这边了。那谢谢大家跟我一起来游玩第一手的霍格华兹的传承。对，那我们任务差不多就破到这边。那很高兴，希望接下来还有时间跟大家一起玩。对，那今天的节目就到这边结束，直播啊，今天的直播就到这边结束了，谢谢大家的收看。那 Thanks everyone, see you in next video， 拜拜。啊，终于结束了。那有什么问题，我还是会稍微留下，所以其实不用急。对，我只是先把游戏收一下。对，好，再见。那我还是会在后台。对，那有什么问题还是可以问我。 谢大家，那我们要收了哦，谢谢。